Welcome to part 5. We're going to stick a little bit longer with this angle of he, she, and it. Now, before in the last video, we were working exclusively with verbs ending in AR, such as he spoke, he, she, or it spoke would be habló, from hablar to habló, or he bought, she bought, it bought, comprar to compró. Now, the same thing happens as before in that if the verb does not end in AR, we have to change the sound. But the good news is that it's actually a very similar sound for he, she, and it. It's hardly or almost not a change at all. What happens is the sound changes to kind of a yo sound. Let's take an example with comer. So we have comer ending in ER, and we want to express he ate, she ate, or it ate. Well, we take comer, we get rid of the ending ER, and it becomes IO. So it sounds like comió. Comió would mean he ate, she ate, or it ate. Here we can see it on the slide. He, she, and it ate, comió. Let's take another example verb. Here we have salir, which is to go out. And as you can see, it's not an AR verb. Now, what we want to express is he went out, she went out, or it went out. Okay, so that angle. Well, once again, we take salir and we get rid of the ending, the IR, and it becomes salió. So we have kind of a yo sound for verbs that are not AR. Let's try and do a little bit of practice now with other verbs. For example, here we have recibir, to receive. So recibir would become recibió. You have that yo sound at the end, recibió. Vender is to sell. So he sold, she sold, it sold would become vendió, vendió. Romper is to break. So he broke, she broke, or it broke would be rompió. Prometer is to promise. So he promised, she promised, it promised. Prometer goes to prometió. Vender is to sell, right? Here we have it, vender, ending in ER. So to say something like she sold, how would you do that? Vender would go to vendió. How would you say she sold it? Lo vendió. Let's go back and try and convert those again. And this time, I'll just leave you to do it on your own. So recibir would become recibió. Vender, vendió. Romper, rompió. Prometer, prometió. So in summary, again, we have two key sounds for he, she, and it in the past. The same was true for I. We had two key sounds depending on whether the verb was AR or not. And for this angle, he, she, and it, it's the same. We have two key sounds depending on whether the verb is an AR verb or it's not an AR verb. So those two key sounds for he, she, and it are O and IO. Very similar, almost not a change at all. But it is audible and you should try to make it clear. So if we have, say, hablar, it would become habló because it's ending in AR. But if we had comer ending in ER, it would become comió. So we do have that slight distinction in sounds. Once again, it's very important when you're working in the past that you're aware of whether the verb you're using is AR or it's not AR so that you can switch into the correct channel for the ending.